When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. Then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here, but then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. Then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. We leave no warrior behind. Wounded Warrior Project is a non-profit organization created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war. Whether those scars are physical or mental, we're here to make sure that they heal. And whether it's helping those with post-traumatic stress disorder live a normal life again, or giving much-needed support to injured warriors in veterans' hospitals. Because no one deserves our help more than the men and women who risk their lives to keep us safe. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge. Coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. Welcome one and all you ecclesiastites and fellow liberty lovers all across the globe. The number here to call should you wish to join me live is toll free 603-835-3224. Again, that's 603-835-3224. Well, it looks like I don't know, the sun is not cooperating. Now, it's been kind of cool here. Well, it's not been very cool, but actually for this time of year, it's actually kind of warm the past few days, which has nothing to do with global warming. It's just that happens sometimes. You know, sometimes we have something called an Indian summer in the middle of winter where we get 60 and 70 degree days for like a week. It happens. You know, weather just for the weather pattern, just the jet stream kicks up, warm weather from the south, and we get a little bit of a warm reprieve a few days of the winter season. And right now we're on a warm jet stream pattern. It has nothing to do with total temperatures across the planet. We're just the jet stream is sort of keeping warmer temperatures from the south up north. But it's not like we're hitting 70 and 80 degrees. You know, we're in the 50s. Today was pretty cool. It was in the 40s. That's more normal for this time of year. But it was also kind of, past couple of days has been very rainy, damp, raw type of days. And I've noticed that a lot of people's solar lighting, outdoor solar lighting, isn't working. Now, why is that? Because it's been kind of gray, dark days. As a matter of fact, some cars have the auto sensing automatic lights, that come on when there's not enough light outside, the headlights will come on. Their lights are on all day for the car. So that means that there's No sunlight. There's no sunlight poking through the clouds, not enough of it to charge up the outdoor solar lights. And by the way, I happen to like outdoor solar lights. There's nothing wrong with them at all. I mean, because you don't need, they'll last, depending on how much money you spend on them. The cheap ones, will last a good 5 or 6 hours long, and the more expensive ones can last 8 to 12 hours. But how long do you need your landscape? Most landscape lighting it should probably go off when at 3 o'clock. Who's up at 3 o'clock in the morning to see your landscape? I know some people are thinking or saying, well, it's for security purposes, Rod. Security up against the house. Well, those lights should be on a little bit longer. I agree. Maybe those shouldn't be solar. But the solar part, as I have said before, is unreliable. It's not foolproof. It's not 100% even during the day. And as much as if they put, solar panels put on my building, I'd be happy as a lark. Are larks happy, by the way? I'm not sure. But that's the saying, happy as a lark, right? So they are not working today. They didn't work yesterday, these solar lights, because there wasn't enough sun. So the sun wasn't getting through to power these devices. Now, at the same time, we have to understand that at night, obviously, it's dark, right? There's no sun. So I don't care what kind of solar system or solar panels or solar lighting you have. At night, they're not going to be drawing any power from the sun because the sun is on the other side of the world. Or at least in a part of the world that you're not. So they're not going to work. They're not going to collect any energy. Now I understand that if you use an incandescent bulb and a flashlight and you go up to these things, you can actually... It takes a while. Interesting that I don't think you can do that with LED. Do they have LED grow lights? I think they do now. But this whole notion that solar is going to be a part of our saving oil and part of our energy solution on a mass scale, as I have said many times before, is highly flawed. And lo and behold, here is a story from JoeForAmerica.com. Y'all remember Joe the plumber? Yeah, well, he has his own website called JoeForAmerica.com, which is really kind of interesting because his name really isn't Joe. I forget what his name is, but it isn't Joe. But Joe the plumber has his own website, and his tagline, it's not about right and left, it's about right and wrong. And the left is often wrong, but he is right. It is about right, wrong. But Joe the plumber has a story. Super green solar energy plant, not so green after all. Located in the Mojave Desert, or is it Mojave? I think it's Mojave. I've heard it pronounced both ways. The Mojave Desert. The Mojave Desert. In any case, if you're from Rush Limbaugh's Rio Linda, if you sound it the way it's spelled, it's Mojave. Mojave. Mojave Desert. The Bright Source Energy Ivanpah solar energy plant has been touted by the media as the green energy industry's poster child. Ivanpah, Ivanpah, Ivanpah. You know how they used to say "dad" back in the 1800s. Pa. Anybody watch Little House on the Prairie? With Charles Ingalls, they all said Pa. They didn't call him Dad or Daddy. It was Pa. So Ivanpah, solar energy plant. I've heard about this. Let me give you an example of what this thing is. It's 2 or 3 towers, big, huge towers, and they have these massive solar fields surrounding these towers. So all these solar collectors and panels surrounding these towers. Now, these solar panels or collectors aren't really collecting anything, the sunlight. No, they're not. They're reflecting it. And they all reflect the sun's energy. All these massive amounts of